Africa. Africa is the second largest continent in the world and the second most populated after Asia, with an area of 30,024,050 kilometers including neighboring islands. Africa covers 20.3% of the total land area of the Earth. Although Africa has abundant natural resources such as gold, oil, uranium, and diamond, Africa remains the poorest and the most underdeveloped continent in the world, a result of a variety of causes including corrupt government that often commit serious human rights violations, central planning that is failure, high literacy rates, lack of access to foreign capital, and frequent tribal and military conflict. Culture in Africa is diverse and varied, comprising a mixture of different countries, each of which has its own uniqueness from the African continent. African culture is expressed in art and craft, folklore and religion, clothing, cooking, music, and language. Culture is the embodiment of different values, which are all closely related to one another. That is why one can talk about social, moral, religious, political, aesthetic, and even the economic value of a culture. Now, let's look at the values for each field. Social etiquette in Africa has a way of dictating the belief and practice that are performed either routinely by its member or performed whenever the occasion demands. Hence, we have festival, game, sport, and dance that are peculiar to different societies. These activities are carried out by the society because they are seen to be necessary. Economic values of the traditional African society are marked by cooperation. The traditional economy, which is mainly based on farming and fishing, was cooperative in nature. Moral etiquette in African culture is embedded in strong moral consideration. It has a system of various beliefs and customs which every individual ought to keep in order to live long and to avoid bringing curse on them and others. And the next is religious etiquette in African society seems to be the fulcrum around which every activity revolves. Hence, religious values are not tied with African traditional religion. Wherever it is practiced has some defining characteristic. And the last is political etiquette in Africa has political institutions with head of such institutions as respect individuals. The most significant thing about the traditional society is that the political hierarchy began with the family. Each family has a family head. Each village has a village head. From this, we have clan head, and above the clan head is the paramount ruler. This kind of political arrangement is observable in the southern part of Nigeria. However, after claiming the title of the poorest in the world, this country of only 4.9 million is showing some of sign of progress. For the first time since its independence from French, the Central African Republic has democratically elected a president in 2016. While his successful election is seen as an important step toward national reconstruction, with around 75% of the population living below the poverty line and much of the country still controlled by anti-government, rebel, and militia groups, the path to recovery is still very much